In this video, I want to talk about a simple one-person agency that will make 10K a month in 2025. Who am I to even talk about this in the first place? My name is Elias. I run a company called Pace Collective, and I have done everything I'm going to talk about this video, and I've helped a lot of people that I worked with in the last few years do the same thing as well. This video is not going to be me talking about information that I found in some other YouTube video and giving that advice to you because I think it's kind of relevant. And I'm also not going to talk about things that worked 2 years ago and don't work anymore. Everything I'm going to talk about this video is first-hand experience that I have gained working with more than 250 agency owners one-on-one in the last 2 years, plus scaling 3 of my agencies past 10K a month within less than 2 weeks each, and scaling 2 of my agencies past a $1 million a year run rate within less than 7 weeks and within less than 2 to 2.5 months. And so in this video, I'm going to go over my first-hand experience. That's just my results. If you want to be able to see all the results that I've been able to generate with all of the clients that I've worked with, check out a couple of videos on the channel. There's a couple of masterclass recordings. They're 1.5 hours long on this exact YouTube channel that you can go through. And I'm referring to a couple of different case studies I have. If you want me to send you more, just let me know. I'll send you all the case studies. I don't care. Just be polite. And that's that. Let's get straight into the video. So again, I want to dive into actionable steps that you can take right now to scale your agency past 10K a month in 2025. And the number one problem that you're facing and the reason why you're not able to break past it yet. And so we're going to talk about, again, my first-hand experience with all of the people I've worked with and with my own business as well. And we're going to talk about what's working right now based upon the proof that I have. Not what worked 2 years ago, not what I've heard in some video, actually what works right now, we're going to dive into in this video. And this is going to be a quick video of me just yapping about this, but it's a super important topic. We're going to dive into 2 things. We're going to dive into what not to do, and we're going to dive into what to do. So these are the 2 topics of the video. Very simple, very straightforward. What not to do: don't start an agency targeting local businesses like real estate agents, like chiropractors, like dentists, or anything like that, running Facebook ads for them or running Google ads for them, and then qualifying the leads and booking in appointments for them. Don't start growth operating. Don't start, for example, IPGA. Don't start, obviously, drop shipping and stuff that's completely out of the window. We're talking about agencies here. Don't start any of these. The reason as to why you shouldn't start any of these is very simple. All of them work. All of them can make you money. All of them can scale. All of them can actually make you a lot of money. The problem with them is that they are a lot harder to scale than the people in this marketplace tell you. And guess why they don't tell you that it's actually quite hard to scale these agencies? It's because they sell coachings, courses, and anything else on exactly that business model. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just usually most people tend to say things are a lot easier than they are, especially in this business world, especially if they try to sell you some shitty ass course. What's super important to understand here is that all of these business models work. It's just none of them have what? None of them have uniqueness. None of them are different. None of them have unique, good positioning. And that's the number one problem that every single agency owner struggles with. And that's the reason why people can't book appointments. That's the reason why people have low show rates. That's the reason why people have low close rates. That's the reason why people can't charge above 2,000. Because I charge 18 grand up front for some of my offers, but it's just so unique and so valuable that I'm the only person in the marketplace that can provide that one thing. And so what I want to dive into today is how you can be unique. It's how you can have good positioning that enables you to talk to clients without them thinking about the 10 agencies they've spoken to in the past and how all of them have fucking scammed them. I've been able to take this one angle for myself, and I've been able to implement this one angle with every single client that I've worked with very successfully so far. And in my opinion, it's the easiest way to differentiate yourself, because the business models I was talking about, like for example, IPGA, growth operating, running an agency for local businesses, doing ads, doing appointment setting, again, all of these businesses can make money and all of them are valid. All of them can provide great client results. So what's the problem? The problem with those businesses is that they lack differentiation. And that means if you were to run that business model, you need to come up with that differentiation yourself. It's very, very hard to have unique positioning in those business models. It's possible, but very hard. But you're not in business to do hard things. You're in business to do, ideally, that's the dream, easy things and make a lot of money. Why would you make it hard for yourself in the first place? Make it easy for yourself. Make positioning yourself differently easy for yourself. And I can speak about this from first-hand experience, because the first agency that I ever ran was a real estate marketing agency. agency, meaning it was a marketing agency that was providing Facebook ads plus go high-level qualification or appointment setting to real estate agents in the United States. I have ran the commoditized offers. I've ran these companies, and I've ran other companies in the past as well that was similar to what I was speaking about, but none of them had as much leverage as what I'm doing right now. I'm coming into info product companies as a brand partner. Now, this model has similarities with growth operating, but it has different positioning and a lot of things about it that make it so much more powerful. I'm actually going to launch this exact type of offer with one of my clients, Samu, in person in literally this office, which is why I'm here today, because literally in like 10 minutes, we're going to take 5 straight hours and launch this offer together in person. The reason as to why this is so powerful is because it has differentiation bound into it in the first place. What do I even mean by partnering with brands? I just mentioned info products as well. The best markets to target as a brand partner is info products, e-commerce, as well as crypto. If you don't have a lot of experience with crypto, stay away. If you don't have a lot of experience with e-commerce, stay away. I would say the easiest and lowest barrier to entry here is info products, because with info products, you can focus on very small niche things that still provide a lot of value to larger companies as well. And so what the fuck am I even talking about when I'm talking about partnering with brands and being a brand partner and doing that with info product companies? What you do is you first of all identify exactly what part of the market you want to target, you identify their main problems, and you build the solutions for it. And then ideally you should be able to deliver. My whole point being is that in the first place, you want to get clear on who am I going to target, what are their main problems, and then get the skills needed to actually provide that solution. And when you've done that, you go to these info product companies and you tell them, look, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come into your business as a brand partner, meaning I will become a literal business partner in your business. I will make sure we have proper ad copy. I will hire and recruit sales teams. I will run the ads. I will structure landing pages. I will hire people for it, whatever is needed. I don't care. I will make this business grow to, for example, 300K a month. And the only thing you charge for it is either setup or retainer plus a revenue share. And the revenue share is where you make your money. It's a very, 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 very unique differentiator to everybody else, because you're coming into a business as a brand partner. You're coming into a business as a business partner, but only taking 15%. A normal business partner takes 50. So it's amazing for the info product companies, because if you have a skill set that's valuable to them and you come in and take 15% instead of 50 like a normal business partner would, it's very valuable to those people. And it's very valuable to you because these companies make hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, or even if they only make like say 40, 50, 60K a month, if they make that already, they have a great foundation, they usually have product market fit, and they have a customer base. They have been running for a while. And so it's very easy for you to, first of all, sign them on, provide a lot of value, make them a lot more money, and you make a lot of money from it as well. And I've had people like Benjamin, for example, who literally have been building their agency for 2.5 years straight. I've had people like Benjamin who are making 2-3 grand a month as an employee in other people's companies, not even having their own clients, to signing a client for easy 7.5K upfront, paid in full, plus 15% revenue share before. And those offers produced 90,000 in the first week of running cash. And they had 15% rev share in that. Benjamin is literally going to make 20 to 30,000 a month from this one single client. And he struggled and was stuck at 2, 3, 4K a month, literally working as an employee in his clients' companies for years. And he made that switch, positioned himself as a brand partner, and now is coming into those businesses as a literal business partner, charging way less than a normal business partner would, whilst still having the leverage to deliver upon his promises, because he has the skills and he has the network needed to supply team members in the right parts of the business. If you struggle to scale past 10K a month with your agency, it's probably a differentiation problem. It's probably a uniqueness problem. It's probably that you look like everybody else. And so the best angle that I found for myself, and the best angle that all of my clients have found, is positioning themselves as a brand partner. That was the easiest way to differentiate themselves like this. You're a brand partner, you come into info companies as a business partner, but you take way less than a normal business partner would, and you scale that company with the skills and the knowledge and the network that you have so far. And that's what I do, that's what my clients do, and that's how we're able to get all of these deals. If you go through my Instagram, go through my partner results highlight, for example, on Instagram, read through it, you will see how many people I have absolutely crushing it with this type of positioning, because it's different. That's it for yapping in this video. If you want to see more of these videos, please let me know in the comment section down below, because this was kind of like a rant, just talking about a topic that in my opinion is so important, and so few people are actually focused on, implementing this in their business. If you want to see more of these videos, put it down in the comment section right now. If you do want to see more of these videos as well, subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one.